Hey, it's Jen from Likehearted. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make this Dreamcatcher. It is a fun, quick craft that it will cost you under $10 to create. So let me show you how to make it. Alright, so you're going to need a few supplies to make your Dreamcatcher, and that includes this bamboo ring. So this is a 9-inch one that I'm using, and you can find these in the yarn sewing section in your craft store. You can actually use any size to make this. It just happens to be the one that I wanted to do in order to fit this doily. So I actually found this doily in the dollar section, and instead of trying to weave and string my own Dreamcatcher, I think this would be a great alternative for now and saves you half the time doing the craft. You're also going to need some twine, and I'll show you what that's going to be for in a little bit. And then you're going to need some fun accessories, and that's kind of the stuff that you'll see usually hanging from the Dreamcatcher. So what I'm going to use is some feathers. I've got a few beads here, and then definitely some extra pieces of fabric or lace or even ribbon. So you got a wide variety of stuff that you can use for here, but I found these in the dollar, or they're like in the $2 section at the Michael's Craft Store. So I'll show you guys how to use these a little bit. Alright, so to get started, what we're going to do is you've got your bamboo ring, and I'm actually going to take it apart. It comes in this kind of, you'll see it comes together. So you're going to unscrew this to loosen it, and what you're going to do is you just want to use the internal ring because you want to make sure you don't have that hook or that clasp on it from the yarn. So what you're going to do is use the internal. I've used, like I said, this 9-inch one because it's going to fit this doily really well. So, and you can see I kind of already started wrapping this around here, but we're going to get to that in a second. So what I'm going to do is first secure this doily to my Dreamcatcher, or I should say to the ring. So what I'm going to do is going to lay it flat, and I'm going to use some just white string, and I'm going to just tie the doily to the edges. Make sure you have it evenly centered. At all of these kind of center points, kind of like in a star, I'm just going to tie it together. Alright, so I finished tying the doily around the bamboo. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this twine, and I'm going to wrap it around to hide the bamboo ring, and it's going to give it more of that kind of earthy texture with using this twine. So I've already got a little bit of it started. All you're going to do is take one end of your twine, you're going to tie it onto the ring, and then you're just going to start looping it around. So I started doing it. So what you guys can see now, all I'm going to do is just take it and wrap it around, kind of push it through, and what I'll do is it's going to hide that bamboo ring. Alright, so I've finished wrapping the bamboo ring with the twine. So all I'm going to do is just cut the end here, and then to keep it in place, I'm actually just going to hot glue it. We're just going to let that cool for a second. Alright, so the next step that you want to do is take all the pieces of your ribbon or your yarn, your string, whatever you have, and start to create the fabric that hangs down from it. It's probably the most fun part that you can do. So I've already pre-cut some of these. What you want to do is, actually you can vary in length, so it just depends on how long you want it. But I'm just going to keep it in half here, and then quick easy tie is you loop it under, and then all I'm going to do is just pull it through, and then just pull it really tight together. So then what's going to happen is you're going to start to create that kind of that Dreamcatcher effect when it has kind of the waves of fabric underneath it. So I'm just going to continue to add some of those. I've got a couple of variety of colors here. Alright, so I'm adding my last piece of ribbon lace onto here. And what you guys can do is you can kind of keep this going wider, you can have a variety of lengths. I might add maybe a couple of feathers onto the string to really kind of give it more of that bohemian sort of look. And then the last thing what you want to do is just add some string to the top in order to have a little hook or a place to tie it on. So obviously the length is up to you. Let me just grab a little piece. And I'm going to do the same kind of feature. We're just going to take the string, fold it in half, fold it under, and then just pull it, and then depending on the length you want, I'm just going to tie a knot at the top here. So if you're keeping it, or maybe this one I'm actually going to give as a gift for a nursery for my good friend, because she's doing a very bohemian chic decor in the nursery for her new little baby girl. So to keep that. So there is the craft all set and done. I thought it was super easy. It's a great kind of fun little project to do. You can do it in a variety of different ways, colors, sizes, whatever you like. And then also I think the total cost is under $10 to create one of your own. So have a lot of fun with it. And if you want more tips and DIY tricks, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Iamlikehearted.com.